All right, we are back for game 3 here with the LCUS's scrims, scouting, gym city feeders, whatever we call these things these days. Kenos here with Mixlink and Token. New teams, new players, some old players as well. We got Great Beer Voden returning still, Slackosaurus, Tenbris, most of the people you saw last game with a few new additions. So let's just talk about bans really quick, because that's really the only thing we can go off of right now. Expecting Caitlyn and Morgana bans again, Mixlink?
Yeah, I think at least one of them. We saw that Caitlyn go through, or we saw both of them go through the first game, correct?
No, Caitlyn was banned, but Morgana.
Caitlyn was banned. Yep, Morg went through. I knew one of them. But yeah, I think you got to take them off the table, especially if they're in the bot lane together. That's just so oppressive. But I'm kind of curious to see where the rest of the bans will fall into things. I don't know. Do you target Greg? I mean, Greg in both these games so far tonight has kind of gone off.
What do you think, Token? Gonna do more targeting over on Greg, or just a general spread?
I think a general spread is fine. We already seen that the second game, or in both games, it was minute issues from the other lanes excluding mid lane. Mid lane's sort of been given a free pass so far. So if I assume a new jungler coming in over on red side, with Robert the Bruce, I believe he's jungling. It should be more. We'll see how he takes that into stride. Seeing the first two games where Greg has sort of just been more than happy to sit in the lane and farm.
Well, we'll see what happens. We have a little bit of confusion about which side which team's going to be on and things of that nature. But we did see some interesting things going on with the top lane that last game. Both top laners seemed pretty even. Do you think there'll be a Kennen ban? Or do you think that wasn't as big of a deal, either of you?
I don't know if it's worth a ban or not. I mean, you could definitely use it, maybe in the second round for sure. First round ban, I think it's off the table. I think more so last game it was that combination, with the Galio going in, getting the knock-up, Kennen can come in, ult. Moo comes in, ults as well. Those three combinations were pretty sick. So I don't think it's necessarily worth it, but you could see it.
We have Great Beard of Odin chiming in before the game even starts. So maybe we shouldn't talk so much about bans. But here we go.
It was the 3 people top that was the problem. Yeah, when you usually have 3 people tower diving you, it's not a fun time. We do see the Caitlyn ban right away. Not surprised. Now, will we see Morgana?
The audience holds its breath.
Right.
What will the next ban be?
Yeah, I don't know where else you go with bans. It's
there it is.
Kind of open all over the board, I guess. Kali, yeah, we saw that last time.
Probably be 2 bans against Odin after this, because Odin does have a pool that if you do let go through, he probably will pick one of his carry champions and just carry the game outright from there. Next ban here probably will be aimed at Greg, maybe Ari,
Lux
or
again.
ban the Lux again. I believe because it's Pointy One Tenebrius in the bot lane. Yeah, Lux will probably be banned, and then probably one more caster will be banned.
Do you think we'll see an Ashe ban at all? Ashe has been played 2 times tonight.
Most likely not, actually. The funny thing with the Ashe is that it's not as strong as, say, the Caitlyn is. So you're sometimes okay with just leaving it up and just having the counter pick for that.
We see the Viger ban as well. So, kind of same bans as before. Targeting those mid laners.
Oh, there's the Galio ban. So that's the first ban towards Greg.
But the Ari's up. Do you think he'll lock it in?
But you don't first pick it, though. That is That is not a fun time. The first pick in RA.
Agreed.
They probably will pick jungle here. I assume jungle support or AD. If they think Ashe is OP, they'll probably pick it. But oh, there you go, Lucian for Pointy.
Could see the Lucian flex as well, but I agree. I think
Opposing
we'll
side, I assume Ashe gets picked up here into Lucian.
Yeah.
What else
I
is
think-
decent into Lucian? That's about it. Aphelios, but I don't know how Aphelios works. He's just got too many buttons, too many guns.
200 years. No, I think I agree though. I think we'll see similar to last time. jungle.
Hey, there's my pony. We see a Hecarim.
We're gonna see the Scion. Scion mid.
I don't know. Odin
Sion would
likes-
actually be a good blind pick here. Sion doesn't have that many bad matchups. Maybe Vladimir if
Unless Odin's changed a lot.
Oh, there's the
Hey!
Yone.
Alright.
We are gonna see it.
It's a Yone. Oh.
Alright, so now do you counterpick with Yasuo? Oh, we lost
Is-
token.
Is Yasuo though technically a counter?
Well, I just
I don't
mean-
know the matchup.
I mean, avoid the ability to have the Wombo.
The Wombo, yeah.
Ru-
Just
ru-
take it away from him.
Right, ruin the fun.
It looks like I have died.
You did, but you're back now. How?
You have been
Are you like
resurrected,
Yone
yes.
now? Do you have a weird mask on?
Yeah, I have a weird mask. Discord just changed all my audio settings. So what was I talking about? Right, Hecarim jungle. Wow. Yay. Hecarim jungle
Tony.
is actually so much fun.
Yeah, and we see
We do see the
Atlas locked in.
Kane's a good counter pick into Hecarim, but if LNZ has watched all of my Hecarim games, you should know what the perfect, or you should know what the good routes are for Hecarim into Kane. Oh, we have a Yasuo. Do it! I want to see it. Yoda Yasuo.
Are they gonna lock it in?
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
no,
it's a cat.
no guts.
No
It's
guts.
just a
right there.
cat.
It's just a cat. I don't know how I feel about this. We already got a pony, man.
I kind of like the Yumi with the Hecarim. I mean, you know, Hecarim's already zooming around. You attach that cat to him, he's gonna be flying.
Yumi actually in this team comp is really good here. You got Yone for it. You got Hecarim for it.
Burn the heretic.
They should have locked in that Yasuo bottom.
Celebrating a little preemptively there in the chat there, heretic. Well, there's the Ash band.
There is the Ash band, so they are taking out probably the other really good ADC here.
Yeah, That's kind of the risk when you don't lock in the ADC in the first round. I think you're gonna get it more targeted, definitely in bans. So
I mean, it's a question of if they actually had wanted the Ash to begin with, because if they did, they should not have picked Yumi, because no one's gonna ban Yumi.
Yeah.
see
All
the
right, so
Ari
these are targeted at Greg. Already a ban from Greg onto Greg. Set also a ban onto most likely whoever their top laner is, which is Andy and or Greg. Set good in both lanes. Also as support as well. He's just great everywhere. He's fantastic. I think you pick up AD here. Last pick your mid laner, so long as Yone is mid. Who would your AD be in this case with Yumi?
They
Oh.
pick mid first. Wow, I don't like that at all.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If that's a Castle ADC, then they truly got
Could be.
forehead strats.
Could be, yeah. I could be mistaken, but you know, I would save that mid pick for counter definitely. But are we in the 200 IQ era? I don't know. Camille?
That Camille's some 200 IQ. We need another tank for Cowbell. I'm not liking their team comp without some more durability on it.
Agreed. I'm wondering what this mid pick's gonna be because I feel like this mid pick really has to kind of tie everything together. They're a little bit all over there.
They're very all-in-y, we'll say that. And that's not, that's,
Yeah.
It's raising some question marks in my end.
Well then, that's interesting.
I don't like it.
Yeah, this is a very interesting teams.
Oh my god, this is an Aphelios last pick. Holy cow.
Yeah, no.
They
It
did
is
it.
Yasuo.
Yasuo Yumi. Oh my god. I'm out of the caster for tonight. You guys can see me next time when I play in maybe another scrim. I am not. I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want to drop out, I can juggle the madness.
Oh my goodness, what is this team comp?
It's gonna
Alright,
be some madness, I'll tell you.
first off, you have a Yasuo Yone, so you have like maybe 2 knockups because the Hecarim E counts as a knockback, or knockback and a knock up, but you don't have any other knockups other than that. Yeah, that's my main complaint. Cassiopeia helps, I guess, because you can't have people flash away randomly. But then you look at the other side, and Bruce City Brawlers just has no front line, so the Yasuo actually works in the sense. Thing is that you're facing into a Lucian Nautilus, which is terrible for Yasuo because you just feel sad every time you want to E in.
Right, if Yasuo gets hooked in this bottom lane, I feel like it's just game over. But it'll be interesting. Kind of curious to see Yone, excuse me. I have not seen him yet. I haven't seen him in solo queue. I don't know what's weird. Are people not playing him? What's going on?
So is Yasuo or Yone going to be mid then? Because Yumi's not going to be solo, right?
Ah, yes, the Yumi solo.
Yumi
Yumi's most likely bot lane with the Yasuo, so it's most likely Yone top, Cassio mid, and sorry, not Yasuo mid, Cassio mid, and Yumi and Yasuo bot lane. Now, if they are, but Wally is playing Cassio bot lane, so okay, that is actually a lot better. If it was Yasuo Yumi, that's no synergy as it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems bad.
So Cassio is bot lane with the Yumi, which actually works out really well for the Cassio, because the Cassio early on is affected by the fact by a little bit of mobility issues. So the Yumi does help out in that regard. With also the fact that Cassio does get bursted quite hard, Yumi's heals should be able to save her. Plus your Q should be able to slow anyone that Nautilus from going truly all in.
We got points out by Centurius in the chat about how much assistance Yasuo is going to have with all the knockups. Hecarim with his knockup.
Now, in the Vel'Koz versus Yasuo matchup, this is actually very skill-based. The Vel'Koz actually can put a hurting on the Yasuo very early on. So long as Greg knows how to do obtuse and acute angles, he should be good with his Qs, making sure he uses E's as ways of farming the wave, but also as sort of ways of poking the Yasuo without really making it too recognizable. And so long as he doesn't just face check into random minions to try to all in, I think he should be okay. But overall, this both team comps are just, I guess it's two people smashing their faces onto the keyboard and seeing who wins faster.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, I like Bruce City more just because it actually has some amount of durability on it. I mean, obviously Hecarim can be durable, but I prefer Nautilus's brand of durability. But I'm just going to go with Cowbell because I've been complaining about no Yone Yasuo since Sunday. So let's go Cowbell, show me something pretty.
Yeah, both these comps to me just scream solo queue. Just both my games, I don't know.
Yeah, if I don't see 10 deaths or 10 kills in the first 5 minutes, I am unimpressed by these team comps.
You would like a refund, sir.
I would like a refund. You picked Yasuo, you picked Yone, you picked Hecarim, you picked you got a Kayn, you got a Vel'Koz. You got one team that's trying to play somewhat traditional, and the other team that's going, hey man, what sounds like fun? Let's just all in.
Yeah, I'm predicting a bloodbath, that's for sure. I think bot lane's going to be super spicy. I was the jungler. I would be spending a lot of time down there, especially, with that Cassiopeia.
No Yasuo skin. Boo.
No Yasuo skin, -5 points.
Arclight Vel'Koz, +5 points.
Wait, no Yumi skin, -5 points.
How many people do you know that own a Yumi skin?
Not me.
There you go.
We do have the Prestige Lucian skin though.
Right. I think I'm gonna
So
give.
somebody, you know.
Now, interestingly enough, if I wonder if Icy was not confident in his heal games, but typically what you want to do with say a Cassio Yumi bot lane is actually have the Cassio bring a teleport and the cat bring heal and ignite, because that way the Wally just simply focuses on farming and you just focus on healing him. So that way Wally can go back early for a 720 or is it 820 buy of the tier and then just TP back into lane and he doesn't actually miss anything. There we go. Ah, we're now in the game.
Someone turned on the lights.
Someone turned on the lights. Haha. So that's the only difference I would say for bot lane with Cassiopeia is taking TP, not heal, and having your support take heal. Because it's Yumi as well, it's heal ignite, and Wally never basically loses lane from there on in. So long as he doesn't just get all in randomly. Oh, we see a fight. Oh, we see it. We see a fight is brewing in the mid lane here. They are striving for ward placements, but are scared off by one measly ward.
That cat's just passing herself around.
Just flying. I do like that Hecarim skin. That is a pretty sick Hecarim skin.
Yeah, it's all right.
Which one is that? I didn't. wasn't paying
World
attention.
Shatterer Breaker, whichever the term is.
My favorite is Arcade Pony.
Arcade
Hacker.
That's a good
Arcade
one.
Hacker.
Yeah.
Arcade Hacker.
True Pony.
The one that I never see that I really like is the one like from his first release when he was just like a centaur, like a war centaur. I don't remember what the name is.
I had the Halloween one where it was like Headless Horseman. That one, I like that one
good.
as well.
Hecarim's got a lot of good stuff because they haven't really had much stuff to do with a centaur until recently, so they've kind of put them all on him.
Spam that Q! Spam that Q!
You're gonna have to narrow that down. There's a lot of Qs that get spammed.
Kane's covering red buff actually, interesting. So he does get a leash from his bot lane. His bot lane doesn't necessarily need to ever leash a Kane. Kane also should have probably started at Raptors first and then do red and then do golems. It looks a little counterintuitive because then you're rubber banding all the way back up to blue buff, but that gets you pretty far ahead actually early on because you're never considering the Hecarim invading maybe post 5.
Blood Knight
but never
Hecarim
before that.
was the skin I was talking about.
Ah, there we go. Alright. So
Pretty standard clears for the junglers too, minus, you know, that little ult.
Oh yeah, Elderwood Casper, also a very good Hecarim skin. Hecarim's just got so many good skins.
meanwhile, we do notice that blue side is pushing up again, as always, without wards.
Oh, here we go, top though.
Oh, we got top.
Kane going in?
Here. Kane's going in, but doesn't really get anything out of it because you got a Camille and a Kane. Really very a little CC here. Don't walk forward. Just soak the wave, man. Yeah, he sort of notices it as well. At this point, this is where, actually, as top lane, you want to try keeping slack here as long as you can, because your pony can come behind and murder him if it's possible. But he is just going to go do the Skull here. In my opinion, though, Kane should run to the Raves first, just to keep an eye on, or get a tab on where the Hecarim is. So that way, your top laner and or mid laner doesn't get randomly ganked from the side. Because once Hecarim comes through that bush, you have a very little way of getting it. Here comes a gank top side. He's going to wait in this top side area here, wait for Yone to auto-engage, but he goes a little too early, and Camille messed that up.
I kind of gave it away there.
Kinda gave it away. Ooh, then we got first blood bot side. Okay, looks like Cassiopeia doing Cassiopeia things. Here we go. Just keep hitting that Q.
Not got a
One more
flash.
Q. Flashed earlier, but doesn't have a Q. Alright, dive that shit. Oh, and Chaosix died to Greg.
Greg doing work. in the mid lane as always. I would have liked to seen this Hecarim gank already. I thought he had a golden opportunity top against the Yone, who was pushed in, had no vision. Sure, you had Kane sitting around top side, but he's just gonna go farm, try to clear.
Everyone deciding to try to get first blood at the same time is very difficult for the poor camera.
Yeah, that was like 3 kills in a row, or 3 different actions in a row.
Yumi doing a little roam here. Get on the horsey.
Yeah,
Right.
just like dying to that Vel'Koz early is not like it's nothing like, oh no, like why did he die? He's just inting. It's pretty easy to kill the asshole early on as Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz will need to play safe once he hits 6. Unfortunately, his back was interrupted, so he actually is going to be unoptimal buy time, or in this case back time here. He probably will miss this wave and probably 3 more minions after that. Or 1 more minion after that, which is unfortunate. Because this whole mid lane is about who gets to hit 6 first, but Chaos 6 is roaming up top.
Yeah, good job by Yasuo. But Yone backs. Gotta get some vision.
He is getting vision, which is good. Yone did teleport top though. There comes a fight, but Yasuo's a little bit out of place, but I don't think Yasuo's coming for that fight.
Oh, looks like he's gonna head back mid.
The amount of wards, by the way, by Kelbo to watch this Kane.
Looking at the bot lane here, though.
Oh, bot lane.
Cassio's low. We got the pony going in.
Pony, go get him!
Up.
Oh, and the shield. No, why did you
shield the flash? Oh, he doesn't have it, and he is going to.
Nope,
die.
he's. That's unfortunate.
Yumi could not heal.
All right.
But you look at the Cassiopeia already has Tear of the Goddess.
As you see the mid lane, there's a brew brawling as well. Here comes Chaos 6 getting the better end of the trade, using his Ignite though, and also wasting that barrier from the Vel'Koz as well. Now, I'm going to be a little critical on the Hecarim. I'm a Hecarim main. You don't need Flash, you take Ghost, you don't need Conquer, you take Predator, and you one-shot people at level 3. It's a valid strategy, it always works. As spoken by a guy who's done it every single time, and every time I've been allowed to play it.
Yeah, that flash there was a little questionable as well. But like I said, Cassiopeia is sitting really good bot lane, already 2-0, has a tier, has an amp tome. Gonna get Roa going right away.
It doesn't help with the E stack, because your E stacks with how fast you're moving. So flashing is actually really redundant as a summoner spell for Hecarim.
Oh, little fight top.
Oh, fight again.
Yone going in, 2v1ing.
He's in the wave though. Why are they fighting in the wave? Just, ooh. It was a good gut fight. Another good gank by Kane. Problem was that Yone just went, I have minions. Please stop.
Well, Yone also got a really sweet ult off.
Yeah, that was a very sweet ult. I am not discrediting the ulti that he just did, but the fact that both of them were fighting underneath, like what was that? One cannon, about 1 cannon, about 7 to 8 minions there. That's a lot of damage, and Wally's dead.
It's about the bot lane result I was expecting earlier.
Yeah, this. Don't tower dive
this.
I don't like this tower dive. All right, Cat, just go on the pony. Go on the pony. Nope, never mind.
Really bad, really unfortunate tower aggro there. Did not get pointy at all until the very end.
The Cat should have immediately went on top of the pony.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I know why he was doing it, because he was trying to bait them out a little bit more. But unfortunately, because you are so cat-like, and by cat-like I mean squishy, you end up you just have to go on Robert immediately. What? How did? Oh, blue buff's OP. Blue buff's gonna kill.
90 health. Hello.
Yeah, 90 health. Blue buff's now blue buff is now fed. Blue buff's now worth more, guys.
Should probably wall run there.
Yep. Ooh, that was. Oh, and there's a. Wow, we're getting a lot of disconnects today. Woo! And reconnected.
Good old NA internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shutdown though in the bot lane went on Nautilus. Would like to see it go to Lucian. Not the end of the world, but still would like to see it go to the AD carry nonetheless. like to see now who can get Drake priority. I don't know. I feel like this game's so back and forth with kills coming left and right. It's anybody's game.
At least it will be once it unpauses.
That is true.
So do you think the Kane's gonna go red or blue?
I think he goes red, 100% red.
Yeah.
Blue is. I only think you go blue if you're like 5-0, you're ahead in the game, everyone is squishy, and doesn't know how to build armor. I think red Kane is just too good. Still, I think that's always been a problem with Kane builds. Going blue Kane, it's like you specifically can only go it if you are going, if everyone is really squishy and you are able to build assassin very fast and very early on. Also to the fact that he has Conqueror and not Electrocute or whatever the blue Kane is. I don't play Kane personally. I find it boring. This cat almost getting caught, but it's okay. He's got a snake as her friend. And this Kane could get caught here. Nope, never mind. Just walks away. Oh, that's really ballsy. Oh, buddy.
And if they don't attack, oh, but they attack the ward. Don't attack the ward.
Problem is that Hecarim's topside, so Hecarim is unable to come to this.
Right, I was just gonna say Cowbell can't even do anything.
Yeah, Cowbell should be stopping this, but they're just gonna give up a free dragon. But that's fine. I don't like. There's no reason to fight for the Mountain Drake early on. It's not Inferno or Ocean, so it's not really. It's reasonable to give it up early on. Oh, here comes a charging pony, but pony doesn't have Predator. And the tentacle spaghetti monster gets to be able to walk away.
Yeah, good flash.
Oh, there's
Kane going in.
Kane going in. Kane's gonna ulti here. Kane, you could have ultied that. I think that was a death kill for Kane if he ultied earlier.
Could have, but then he might have died under turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but what does he do? He goes out to the left, Q's to the right, and then tries to spirit walk his way through a turret.
Yeah, here we go, top side, little trade between Camille, Yone. Yone has been pushed past this river, I feel like, all game.
This Camille's just been sad.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Hecarim's ever going to take advantage of the... Excuse me,
Kane really should be... Ooh, that was a miss, though. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Good ultimate by Camille, beautifully.
Unfortunate ultimate by Yone. That was something we don't talk about. Same thing with missed Amumu ultis and Sejuani ultis.
Never happened, right?
Yeah, it never happened.
Well, it didn't happen because we were watching the Hecarim kill instead on the camera.
Yep.
Can I just say how funny Yone's ghost is when you're against Camille up in the top lane? Because when his spirit snaps back to his body, it looks like he's kicking his spirit back into his body.
That's actually pretty cool.
With their legs, yeah.
The next time he spirit pops on her, just watch it. Like sometimes I think she's doing some sort of weird Lee Sin ult or something. Because suddenly Yone just goes slingshotting across the map.
Bot side, Bruce City getting some nice turret plates. They're gonna take 2, maybe take 3. I don't think they'll get the 3rd one.
They're gonna go take this Rift Herald now. From Cowbell. You got Chaos X here as Yasuo just walking up, just seeing that this Kane is low. He probably is going to sit around here for a little bit, see if he finds somebody. Probably not, we'll walk away. They should probably take this quick. Oh, you see an engage by the Yone on top of the Kane, but there back he goes. Ooh, there's a flash. Gets the Valkyrie, but the Hecarim went the wrong way by accident. Hecarim should probably hit his E right now, probably a little bit earlier, but he's going to be able to get this. Flash, you got to flash E first, you got to flash E, or else it's not going to happen. Oh, there's the Camille.
Nice TP.
Yep, Camille TP, but...
I don't think it'll be enough damage, and now it's their 3v2.
The 3v2, everybody's flashing, everybody's getting ultied upon. That's the wrong person you want to ulti. That was not the right one. I think he should have went for the Hecarim, because the Hecarim was a lot lower than that. Got Camille going back in. She's like, I want seconds, but goes, nope, never mind. That Yone's pretty strong.
Yeah, when Camille TP'd in there, it looked like they were going to get at least a trade kill, but just ended up not working out. Camille
I don't think she
didn't have the
ultied.
damage.
I don't know if she didn't have ulti or just forgot to use it. But she should have
it's
just
up right
ultied.
now, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it earlier. Okay, so this is going to be a turret right here with the turret plating as well. This will be first turret with turret plates. Woo!
That'll
Easy
be a
clap.
nice chunk of change there to the Cass, who's already sitting pretty nice.
Working with back times as both Lucian and Nautilus both went back at the same time. This pony finally getting his work done by being able to help by taking out bottom side turret. Top side also might fall. Actually, top side's not even close to falling. There's still turret plates up. Top side getting chunked down pretty well. Right spot in Bruce City Brawlers is again in that mid lane. That mid lane is doing as best as he can to sort of stabilize and not feed this Yasuo too many kills. He is going to. Ooh, a hello there.
What's Vel'Koz doing?
He wants to cheese the Hecarim right here. Ready? Nope, never mind. I think he
might
realized.
be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, he's dead here.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
with the
friend.
Yumi, you can't escape that. You're gonna get chased down, and
Once you get
good
hit by
night.
the poison, you're just dead.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I figured he would have all in the Hecarim there, just as a way of trading kills. But I think he sort of made a half decision of maybe I could get out of this, and then Cassiopeia went, oh, free kill, and got a free kill. Yasuo dealing for 1v2. The bot lane being their mid lane going mid,
Speaking
or
of free
bot lane
kills,
going mid. Ooh,
Kane
free kill
just
as well.
dies under tower. Yeah.
Kane trying to protect that turret. I don't respect that. I understand why you want to, but you're not defending first turret anymore. But we do see a TP bot. Why are you guys so far up?
Yeah, Pointy and Knot and Crew not looking good. They're gonna go down. Nautilus might escape though.
Well, there's the bromance everyone was looking for right there.
Everyone. Alright guys, I like to remind people that this is not chess. The only way is not just forward. You're not a pawn. You can also go backwards as well, and to the side. You don't have to keep pushing all the time.
I think their hope was that the Yasuo was going to get out of position, but of course you tunnel on that, and then you end up
Oh, Ocean
getting...
Soul's really good for both teams. This will be interesting
Yeah.
to see who goes for the first two Oceans. Cassiopeia though, man, with Ocean Soul, that's nasty actually. I would not want to be in this game if Cassiopeia has
And with
Ocean
Yumi,
Soul.
yeah, you're never gonna kill her.
So at this point, this is where the 1-3-1 should really start from Bruce City Brawlers. Really have that Camille, even though she is behind-ish on, I would say, the longest lane. Oh, here comes a gank from Hecarim. Here, Hecarim's going to go in. Unfortunately, because of the way Bruce has built Hecarim, he's not able to get that E off, but he is able to get the ultimate off. He is able to get away. That's unfortunate. King coming up about 15 to 20 seconds too late. So, Camille dying for nothing in exchange. I like to point out, I did say that they are not pawns. They can move backwards and side to side as well. My analogy still stands. Either that or just place a ward down. Just like stop going all in for like auto pushing forward.
Here we got Yoni Kane top side. Kane used the ult.
Kane's gonna die here. He's gonna get just dove upon by the pony.
When you got the cat and the horse, it's not looking good. He's dead.
And the cat is able to take the kill somehow. I think the cat Q actually got it. That's actually pretty funny.
They're gonna get another tower top side and make it 2 for them. Opens up that map a little bit, and you have to think their next target's gonna be that mid outer tower.
Oh, Bruce. Rob, why you do this to me? You were playing so well, and then you went to invade the blue side for no reason.
He almost got out with that smite too, which would have been hilarious.
Yeah, he almost got out, but there was no reason to be in here, in this blue side, like, at all.
That jungle greed. You want to take everything from them, so they have nothing.
So, Camille versus Yasuo is actually the position Camille wants to be in. Yasuo isn't too far ahead. He only has a Phantom Dancer. And although Camille is trying to go for that Triforce first, Actually, any top laners in here? What do you guys think of going Camille with Triforce first? Isn't there like a better item to go? I feel like isn't like Black Cleaver or something else better than that? Maybe Tiamat into Death Stance or something like that? I don't know the builds for top lane. I'm only a jungle support main. But my limited knowledge believes that Triforce... I don't know if Triforce is that great on... is it? Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Looks like Rift's gonna be started up by Cowbell.
It is going to be started up by Cowbell.
Lucian's gonna try to sneak in here to do what he can. Might get the steal.
I was able to dodge the ultimate, but ends up dying. Oh, never mind. Actually, never mind. Yone gets the treatment of haha, sucker, as he gets baited into going too hard for Lucian and dying in return. Oh, no one saw that flash. No one saw that flash. Here comes the power of Vel'Koz, though. Vel'Koz being able to almost all in the Kassadin, but unfortunately there's a cat on the snake's back. But unfortunately this snake is dying once you put 4 more people on top of that, and that cat is going nowhere.
When the snake has nowhere to slither with that Camille ultimate, she ain't gonna last too long. Her and the
Kane's
cat go
going
down.
Death Stance first item. Or second item in this case. Yes, Black Cleaver should have been first, because considering he is Red Kane, I believe the build is to go Black Cleaver into Death Stance, not the other way around. Although I can be misinterpreted, but again, as I will say to people here, I am not a Kane player. I just like the way he, his whole playstyle in general. I like to play stuff like Hecarim, more mobility champions like Hecarim, Zac, Sejuani. So don't get tilted when I say it, when I'm not too sure about Kane builds.
Very impressed that Brew City's managed to catch back up into the gold lead.
I am actually impressed as well. Hecarim build, by the way, don't go Triforce. Never go Triforce. It's just not worth it. It's too much gold, and you're wanting to go tankier very early on, especially since he's going Cinderhulk build. The actual build then goes from Cinderhulk to Dead Man's Plate to Righteous Glory, and then you build a damage item. Maybe go Triforce if you were ahead and have to use. Don't miss the smite.
Woo! Got the smite.
Yone dies for attempting to steal it as well. The Brew City Brawlers were very much out of placement there. That should not have been that should have been a lot more clean on Brew City Brawlers to re-engage after that. Yone should not have been the only one near that pit.
Kane. Not Yone, Kane.
Oh, but that was not Kane? Oh, sorry. Kane and Yone have this. Oh, sorry. Kane and Yone have the same animation, so I keep forgetting who's on whose team sometimes.
Well, one's got a scythe and one doesn't.
Yeah. Look, man. They both have very long swords, okay? It's very hard.
One's a generic anime pretty boy, and
the other one is also a
Isn't there
generic.
2 of those in this game?
Edgelord.
Kane
He's
is not
like
an anime pretty boy. He's an anime edgelord.
He's an anime edgelord. Okay, we got it. So that's what I'll call him. So we got anime edgelord and anime pretty boy.
Exactly.
All right, we got Hasaki. We got Pony, Hasaki. We got Snake and Cat. All right, we're doing this, chat.
Oh my god.
Someone's gonna come in here and have no idea what I'm saying. We're gonna have like anime pretty boy going on anime edgelord with a cat and a snake, and they're like, what the hell? So at this point, both teams should be warding heavily on Baron. Brew City Brawlers should be really going for deep wards here, mostly on the edges of the outside of the Baron pit, so that way Cowbell isn't able to sort of sneak away in. I think that's also the way they've been winning a lot of their team fights, is the fact that Brew City Brawlers do get a good engage, but then they just get slammed to the side.
Lucian might be in a little bit of trouble here. Nope.
He
Tony didn't want to chase him.
Yes, I would like to point out armor has not been built on either team in a sense. Except for maybe Ninja Tabbies on the occasional player, but no one's really built armor on either team.
I think it's funny how we're doing back and forth river chases, but
yeah, Hecarim really should have not gone Merc Treads. Hecarim really should have won. Oh,
Camille ults.
Camille ults puts the pony in its place. You're like, you're in my pen now.
caging that pony.
Yeah, they're gonna try doing Baron here. I am not sure about this though.
Yeah, it's a little risky too, especially.
Ken is very much chunked here. Cassiopeia also can just 1v5 solo if in the right position here.
And if
we're gonna
he
see
gets
Yone
around,
start from the side. Yone gets a very good engage, but Vel'Koz being Vel'Koz as it is. But unfortunately, the Brew City Brawlers do exactly what the Cassiopeia likes, walking in one at a time in a funnel, and she's just able to clean it up right from there on in, especially since Vel'Koz just used his ultimate to laser beam out the Yone. Whew.
Yeah, I'm afraid if Brew City is not able to get onto this Cassiopeia in team fights, it's just game over for them. She's just able to ult who gets on top of her, the Yumi heals her, and she's just able to poison them to death.
Ninja Tabbies doesn't count as armor items. It only does so much. I say to chat. But yeah, that was a very good catch on by Brew City Brawlers. A very good turnaround by Cowbell. But unfortunately, that was sort of given to them on a platter by the fact that Brew City Brawlers did overchase a little too hard for the Yone.
You guys are gonna have to get into.
I'm getting flamed for saying Ninja Tabbies doesn't count as armor, but you know what? It's boots. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys are most likely right.
Taking credit for that one. No.
Yeah, I'll take credit for that one. Oh man, this is a very okay. We got another engage. We got Yasuo going in.
Yeah,
Yasuo
Yasuo
thing, and just dies. Yasuo got deleted there.
He's doing Yasuo things.
Here comes Cassiopeia. Can Cassiopeia save the day here? Cassiopeia is able to trade one out. Cat should have stayed on Cassiopeia the entire time. Unfortunately, Cat thought the snake was going to die a lot earlier. That's okay. Here comes a re-engage as Pony is able to get the sub as Nautilus, and Yone is also able to help pick that up as well. And Vel'Koz has now got to turn around and run with the cane.
You know, I think somebody earlier in chat described it the best. Where's the chips for the fiesta?
Yeah, exactly. We got the Pony who gets the Vel'Koz in the back because the other two members of his team went, oh hey man, I want to go for the Yone instead. I like to point out, chat, that I'm a jungle support laner, so I never have to deal with like stuff like having to rush Ninja Tabbies versus Jax or something like that, or opposite way. Oh, here we go. Pointy Ball has died to the Yone. Again, this is just what is going on. Why are we just keep engaging? It is the truth. This fight has lasted for, I think, 3 minutes now, actually. Yeah. It's still going.
The cat keeps
and Yasuo can actually kind of clean up here.
Yeah. Yes, this cat is actually doing a lot of work. Funny enough, this cat, from the start, got the snake killed. But fortunately enough, has realized that if you just sit on somebody and keep pressing Q, everything will be fine. And now here comes the dragon up. This is where we probably should see both teams sort of converge on the dragon. This is rightly so by Brew City Brawlers. You do not want this Cassiopeia to do it, but oh hey, we got a Yasuo going all in, and there's Yasuo just getting deleted.
Yeah, nice combo of the ultimates there.
Yep, this Yasuo had no reason to go in for that fight. Unfortunately, I think he just didn't see the Vel'Koz in the far left corner and just ended up getting blown up upon. Should have been content just keeping those two there because the Cassiopeia was actually just going to solo out that dragon herself. Yeah. But here we go again. Here comes another team fight.
Nice hook on Nautilus there.
Very nice hook, but unfortunately no backup as this happens out. Vel'Koz is sort of out of stuff as there's the Camille engaged on by the Pony. The Pony is able to kill Camille in the end.
Yone's just going to clean up on the backside.
And I believe this
he ulted? Oh, he went back.
Okay, he went back.
What?
Unfortunately, this is a 4-for-1 on the side of Cowbell.
Yeah, that Yasuo dying there really cost him big.
Yeah, and then they also forced it afterwards once they took the dragon as well. They should have just backed and cut losses there. So I believe this is going to be... Oh, no, actually, I think this is not... I don't think this is an inhib turret, actually, because they did slow down a lot. You are chasing the Kayn here. Kayn going back in because you know what? He's got to make a statement for himself. But that's the snake is going to give him all the poison in the world.
And they do hold on to that inhib turret.
So after a 3-man slaughter fest, we get another Dragon's Fiesta fight, and then and then we finally maybe get to see this game slow down a little bit.
I don't know. Both these sides just seem to keep on fight each other, and relatively speaking, it's kind of just going down to execution on these team fights. Who's in the better position, who layers the CC better, and again can protect their backline more.
We are seeing the 5k difference slowly come out into play now, with the fact that the mid lane, Yone, for example, is really coming online after respectively a rough early game, considering being ganked multiple times, being camped quite hard in a sense by Kayn, and then being able to turn that around as well. And this Camille as well, also also having a tough time against the Yone, is now able to sort of stabilize herself, especially with all the items she's been able to get.
And looking at your point earlier about armor, Nautilus, he's trying. He's getting there.
He's getting there eventually. We now see Vel'Koz finally getting that Zhonya's. We're seeing Camille.
Yeah.
We're seeing Kayn finally build Blackkeeper third, still neglecting his boots, by the way. I would say that Kayn should go for Ninja Tabbies. One thing with the Hecarim build that I do dislike is the fact he went Merc Treads and not Ninja Tabbies as well. Considering that Vel'Koz very rarely is going to be all-inning you as the pony. It's very much Lucian that's hitting you and Kayn. So Ninja Tabbies is actually very good as well as also doing a Triforce build. I think that money could be spent on a Dead Man's Plate plus another item. In this case, it could have been Dead Man's Plate and Spirit Visage at the same time. But the fact that you had to sink 33 gold or 33,000 gold into it, and here comes the Cassadin or Cassiopeia, who is trying to instead catch the Lucian, which
what's that Lucian doing?
Oh, buddy boy, here we go. That was a very nice little two-man clinch right there.
Hecarim cleaning up on the backside as well.
Yeah,
He might
Hecarim
be in
cleaning
a
up
little
on the
bit
backside.
now, but stays safe, and the pony's going to try to chase down the Kayn. Should be able to.
Unfortunately, the Nautilus was never in that team fight to start.
Yeah, the
So
tank, the
Nautilus-
one guy that needs to absorb the damage is nowhere to be seen, yeah.
And I think this is game, actually.
Yeah, it might be game.
Depends how well Cowbell's focuses.
Yeah,
It
if they
could
don't...
be game.
Okay. This is... Okay, oh, that was an interesting flash. I think you were dead no matter where you flashed to. It does stall them for a little bit. But
Yeah.
I think they have enough minions, they have enough damage, and this should be Cowbell's win.
Yasuo wind wall just let them.
Yeah, Cowbell looking good. I think really the MVP of this game, in my opinion, was the Yuumi in a lot of these fights.
Yuumi, the MVP of any game.
Yeah,
23
that's true.
assists.
Yeah,
Can't
23
go wrong with
assists.
that.
The only time she died was the fact that she sort of when she doesn't really think too much about who to sit on, so she accidentally gets caught from sitting on the wrong person. But overall, very good play by both teams.
Yeah, very exciting and entertaining game 3. Nice to see Cowbell win one.
Yep.
Check out the damage graphs. Yep, that Cassiopeia, absolutely insane. I was surprised there wasn't more anti-magic armor.
Yeah, against the Yasuo and Yone, I did expect maybe somebody to build a Randuin's at some point. As someone in chat has also pointed out as well. Imagine facing both of them and not build Randuin's. So...
good point. Yeah, and back to magic resist. I mean, you see Nautilus, he's